it in the most simplest form so that people will understand what we mean by when you have technique and ability, you are not going anywhere without willpower. What do you have to say?
Oh, I agree definitely. You know, like they say, you can force a horse to the water, but you can't force the horse to drink the water, right? So I think it applies to what you're saying right now. Resources to do something. But if within yourself you don't have the ability to believe that you can do this or you can get up and make it happen, it's not going to happen. So you can have all the money, you can have all the resources, you can have people, you can have the technology, you can have everything. But if within you, you're not saying, this is what I want, I'm going to get up and make it happen, you're just wasting your time. It's not going to happen. And that would apply to everything, especially when it comes to women. You have to have the will to want better. You have to have the will to want to do differently, to want to show up differently. If you don't have that, you can sit down and listen to us talk from today to tomorrow. Or you can listen to so many
Nothing
coaches,
Oh,
and it's not going to make any impact. It will, you just, they will just, it will be like they're just pouring into a stone, right? You know, when you pour into a stone, it's not penetrating, it's just falling. So if you inside of you don't get up and say, I want different, I want a change, I don't want this lifestyle anymore, I don't want to be a doormat, I don't want to be a fly in the wall, I want to make an impact, it will just be a waste of time. So willpower is important in our empowerment and in our need to be better and do great things. Hi, Corinne.
my darling, thank you so much. Thank you. Caroline, I'll say something. Caroline, can you hear us? Can you say something?
I think she's muted too.
Caroline is mute. Caroline, can you hear us?
Yes.
Well, let's proceed. Caroline, if you can hear us, we just called you here. We said we should. Oh, okay. Nice to have you, Caroline. Thank you. Now, let's share your opinion on you can have a technique, ability, but without willpower, you're not going anywhere. So let's hear your take on that.
Okay, Mama, basically right now I'm just concurring with whatever the both
Caroline,
of
can you hear me?
Yes, I
Are you
can hear
having
you.
network?
No, we can
Caroline,
hear
can you
her.
hear
She's,
me? All right,
we can hear her.
all right, go ahead. Go ahead, Caroline.
I said basically right now I'm just concurring with what the both of you are saying. The both of you have just said everything. So I literally don't have anything to add because you've just spoken the honest truth. What Miss Victoria said and what you said is just the truth. So for now I don't have anything else to add. Maybe along the line, if I have something to chip in, I will definitely chip in something.
Colin, listen, Colin. I know you said it the right way, yeah. But I want to hear you. There is power in lending your own voice. There is power. It doesn't matter what anybody has said, right and 100%. There is this still power in hearing another's voice saying something like, "Sure, without willpower, I can do this." For example. So like I said, today is totally empowerment. I must let you lend your voice. I don't care what you are trying to say here, but please say something because you are highly important and that your voice is important, but you may not know. You may not know that. So say something. Empowerment, that is all we are after today. We must hear what you have to say. It doesn't matter what that is. It doesn't matter if we are repeating what I said, but I want to hear Colin's voice because Colin matter. That's just it.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much. Okay, based on the topic, empowerment is actually a very interesting topic, and
It's okay.
yeah, it's an interesting topic and a very powerful topic. One of the most important topics in the society right now because it's practically very much needed among us women. So, like you rightly said, you might have all the resources available, you might have all the potentials, you might have all the skills in the world, but if you do not have that
Yeah.
zeal, if you do not have that zeal, if you don't have that burning fire, I'm good at that, I can do this, I can do better. You actually need to like put in demonstration, put in work. go out there and be the best version of yourself, which is what is actually needed in the society right now. It's just like someone sitting down and saying, a lady sitting down and saying, okay, I think I have an idea in fashion designing. I'm a good sketcher. I'm good at coming up with great fashion ideas. But then you have these potentials inside of you, and yet you feel so relaxed, so reluctant to put in work to show the world, okay, this is how good I am. This is what I can deliver. This is my contribution to the economic of the society or of the country. So yeah, I think is very important. Like you mentioned something, you use a right keyword, willpower. Willpower is different from saying I have the skill, I have the potential.
Yeah.
Do you have the willpower? It's just like getting inside a car and saying, okay, I can drive a car. So start the car, move the car, let's see you. So that's basically my own contribution to it. It's not just enough to say I have the skill, I have the potential, I have the ideas. Do you have the willpower? Do you have that zeal to move it forward? So thank you, Ma.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Victoria, I'm having goosebumps. And it's not just to say I don't have anything to say. It is all about willpower. Colin, come on. Victoria, did you just see what happened now? Oh my
That
God.
was amazing,
Colin
Corinne.
told
That was
me
great.
I don't have anything to say. You and Victoria have said it all. Look at Colin raising fire, breathing up fire. Come on. It's willpower.
I love it,
Communicate.
Corinne.
Thank you so much,
Power
Ma.
to lend your voice. Jeez, goosebumps all over my body. Oh my, this is exactly what we want. This is what we want for our women. Don't tell me, oh, Victoria has said it all, oh, Chege has said. No, tell me you're rubbish. That thing you think is rubbish is not rubbish. I was listening to you, I was mesmerized, and I'm like, look at her. I don't have anything to say. You all have said it all. Willpower, you just displayed it now, Colin. If I'm seeing you guys, I would have given Colin a very big, tight hug. Like, hug. Now, that is how I want you to continue, Colin. Let it not stop here. Let it not stop in this program. You're going to continue like that. You have a lot within you. You were talking, we were learning, and you believe that you had nothing. Come on. That is the spirit we are trying to bring out, like draw it out from women. You must use it. It's your power. Tap into it and make use of it. All right, let's proceed. Thank you so much, Colin. But still remain with us, yeah? Still be with us. Sim Daddy, I want to recognize Sim Daddy. Sim Daddy has started with us from beginning. And I can see the name here. Sim Daddy, thank you so much. I really appreciate you, and I want you to know that I recognize you. Okay? Thank you so much. So let's proceed. Now we're going to talk about not allowing yourself to be defeated as a woman. Remember, everything we are saying started from birthright, women's birthright. From your birthright, the moment you discovered as a woman, oh, wow, I deserve this. This is my right. I'm sure you're not going to allow anybody to stomp on your right, to trash your right, or to treat you like you are nothing. Well, maybe to them, they believe you are nothing. But the moment you said, my right, I deserve to be someone. My right is that I am somebody, and I am strong, and I am powerful. This is my birthright. Whatever anybody thinks about you, they are wasting their time. It's none of your business. This thing we're talking about today, we see it every time in children. I always emphasize on children. Haven't you noticed? Anything you give your child and tell your child, this thing I'm giving you is the best. No one can, no matter what any other person is with, they're not the one I gave you, right? That is, then watch that child, watch them go out, no matter what they see outside, and everybody tells them, no, your own is not good. The child will say, my mom said that my own is good, and my own is good and is better than yours. That's the willpower. They have it naturally. Now, we all know Dolly Parton. Yeah, Victoria, you know Dolly Parton, the singer, the country music singer.
Yes.
Dolly Parton, one of her songs, yeah, she mentioned in that song, they were poor, actually. They were poor. She mentioned in one of her songs, Coat of Many Colors. I'm sure you know this, Victoria. That was her real life. She said it. That was her real life. Growing up, they were wretched. She doesn't have anything. They don't even have money to feed. Talk more of buying coats, coat like winter jacket. And her mom, being a tailor, now sold Coat of Many Colors for her. Coat of Many Colors today is known as fashion. But then they don't have anything. So the mom, according to her story, kept on picking bits and pieces of clothes. No matter the color, red, blue, green, black, joined them together and made a coat, a winter coat for her, and told her that her own is beautiful, that she looks so pretty, and that her coat is the best coat. Dolly Parton, according to her, went to school. They were laughing at her. If you listen to the music, that people were laughing at her, other children were laughing at her. But that's the coat of many colors her mama made for her, and she believes in that coat. She wasn't shy that they were laughing at her because she believed, and she even told them that her coat is the best. That is real power. That is real power. Now she grabbed her birthright by force. That's her birthright. She knows she deserves better. She knows she deserves good. She knows her rights. And what is her right? That her coat is the best. That's my coat. It's my right to tell you it's the best. And that's her belief. And it goes like that. And until today, of course, the rest is history. I'm sure she's worth more than hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions in dollars. So now, the topic, like we said, is birthright. From that birthright, you change your mindset because what you believe is what you become. Now, let's proceed to this one. Do not be defeated. You're not going to be defeated as a woman. The journey is far. Yeah, the journey, letting them know that we are one. You can't achieve the reason why you went there. If you're going there to let everybody know that everybody is down, you on top, at the end of the day, you achieve nothing. So there is something we're seeking to achieve. And for you to achieve that, you will not let the rest be defeated. Already they have allowed them. At least you them up. It's what I did in that program, asking questions, because they felt important, they felt welcome, they felt relaxed. Now, assuming I'm not that kind of person that will give you that the soft landing, what will happen? I'll be talking to myself. And that's in that program. I'll be talking, and after talking to myself, I'll give microphone and sit down. I said, even this program I'm treating here is interactive. I don't want you to be afraid because I know there is something you have inside that I even need to know. Because in that event I went to, they started speaking, and I'm like, wow, these people, highly intelligent set of women. But when you look at the scenario, the way they started drawing back, you might think they don't have it up here, but they have it loaded. So that's what brings to this one. Do not be defeated. No matter where you find yourself, do not be defeated. Colin, Victoria, can I hear you on? Okay, I said let's talk about not being defeated. Women should not allow themselves to be defeated, no matter the circumstances they found themselves in. We're talking about not allowing yourself to be defeated. So what you have to say?
No matter what, you never give in to any defeat. It's the one thing, because the minute you give up, that's the end for you. The minute you give up and accept defeat, that is the end for you. As long as you have that strong will and that willpower to say, no matter what, I will get up. I don't care what I'm experiencing right now. I will still win. That is what keeps you going. That's what keeps you, motivated to pursue your dream, to fight for your right, to continue to exist. I have personally gone through things that, for me, it's me not giving up that has kept me going. So I don't care what people are saying around me. I don't care what accusations are made against me. I check myself and make sure that I'm standing in the truth and I'm doing what is right. And that's what matters. So I've had people tell me that what I have right now, I don't deserve it. It needs to be taken away from me. I'm like, well, if God said it's for me, there's nothing you can do or you're going to say that will take it away from me. It is mine. It will be mine. And when it's taken away, it's because God is preparing me for the next thing, right? I am moving on to something else, and that's why it will be taken away from me. Not because you believe that I don't deserve it. It's because God is saying, now you need to change. This is where I want to take you to. So if you have those kind of beliefs, it doesn't matter what challenges you come across or what's going on or what people are saying, you transform it and say, what I'm doing is what is right, and I will get whatever I deserve and what is meant for me, and period. That kind of sees you through all of that.
Good. Fantastic. Fantastic. Colin, you are there. Colin, what you have to say?
So, like I was saying earlier on, like
Me?
already as an above you that you should not do or you should not exceed. You know that very well that in Africa, let me take our country, Nigeria, as an example. There is this belief that women are not supposed to attain a certain height. In quote, that when you attain a certain height as a woman in Nigeria, you might scare away men. You might end up being alone. So this is already this is already a belief that has been placed on women. Now, as a woman growing up in Nigeria, even when you're trying to attain a certain height or succeed, you might have this fear that what if I get to this point and then I end up being alone because I'm at this level? What if I do this? What if I pursue this career and I end up being alone because I'm chasing this career? So my view on this is, I always say this, right? What will happen will happen. What is meant to be will be. I don't believe in allowing society to tell me how to live my life. When I say how to live my life, in quote, I mean how to be happy, how to go about my decisions, how to go about what makes me happy. I believe in one, finding yourself, two, building yourself, three, achieving your life goals. The society is always going to be there with their rules and standards. So if you are allowing the society or what people say about you determine your decisions and your future, you are always going to find yourself crying later on, regretting, because it is necessary for you to always put yourself first, regardless of what people are saying about you, regardless of their opinion, regardless whether it's going a long way with your own thought. It is very much necessary for you to always put yourself first. Put yourself in a situation where if you look at yourself and in some years to come or in some months to come, you are happy with the decisions you make. You are happy with the life decisions you took. So as a woman, like you said, believing in yourself, standing your ground, because if you do not work on yourself, believe in yourself, no one will. There is nobody who is going to achieve your dreams for you. It's called your dreams for you. It's called your life purpose. So you are the only one that is going to do that. And I think it's high time we start normalizing the fact that as a woman you can accept certain things. As a woman you can attain some high positions in the society or in the country or in the world. Regardless of the fact that you're still going to get married, regardless of the fact that you're still going to have a family, you can do it.
Yeah.
You to believe in yourself, you can do it. You need to believe in yourself that I can do this, and not limit yourself to any rules created by man. Once you have your God and your belief, you can do anything you want to do. For me, I always say, whenever you feel down, back it up with a prayer, back it up with God. Let God be your backup. Like you mentioned something about backup. In a society, in the world now, we don't even trust anybody.
We only back up.
Your backup. You understand?
Yeah.
Just my side of view about all this.
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So that's what I was saying.
All
That's
right.
just my opinion about this.
All right. But I need to elaborate what Colin said. What she said made sense. I love what she said. Like the backup we're talking about, and for women to start achieving something without waiting for man. and also without believing that it is a man that's supposed to achieve a certain thing and not them, and to stop being afraid of achieving the heights that they actually meant to achieve by God. Please, I need you to elaborate it more, Victoria. I'll be back. Can you hear me,
Give me a minute
Victoria?
here. Yeah, I can hear you. Just give me a minute here. Give me a minute.
All right, all right. Yeah, they tell you, won't I get married? That's wrong.
I'm so sorry about that. I needed
That's
to
wrong.
answer my kids. Yeah.
That's exactly what I want to do now, to give them
Yeah, go ahead. No,
smart.
I love that,
Please, you can let me
Corinne.
go back.